This Transmissions Trips to the Store video has been brought to you with the help of listeners like you. Without Patreon support, Transmissions would not be the show it is today. You can sign up for Patreon at www.transmissionspodcast.com/support.
Welcome to the Transmissions Trips to the Store, where we show off all the amazing Transformer stuff we got this week. This video is part of our regular Transmissions podcast. You can check that out at our website, transmissionspodcast.com. We do 2 shows every week. Every Wednesday is Transmissions, the main show all about Transformers, toys, and merchandise. And then every Friday is Transmissions Alt Mode, which is all about Transformers comics and media. And this week we are reviewing Transformers 84 issue number 2. So looking forward to that. Another old school retro revival of Transformers. Darryl, that's very inappropriate.
Not to scale.
As always, we got to say that Transmissions would not be possible without you. Thank you to all of our Donatreons for continuing to support the show. If you'd like to become a Donatreon, just go to transmissionspodcast.com/support. You can find out how to give us money on Patreon and PayPal. If you'd also like to help us out with buying some merchandise from our TeePublic store, that is at transmissionspodcast.com/shop. And that's where you can get anything through that link from TeePublic that will help us out. And all right, so we're going to talk about the cool stuff we got this week. I'm going to start us off with Jeremy.
All right. I have something from the vault. I have nothing new, and I realized like late last night that I didn't make it to the comic store this week, and my comic store, because of COVID, is not open on Sundays, so I have that next week. But I dug through a bin of toys that I just don't have room to display, and I pulled out this guy. This is the Urban Camo Ruination from 2001 RID, but it's essentially Bruticus, like G1 Bruticus, but just this is like I think a Walmart exclusive back in the RID era. And this is a fun guy. One thing, Darryl, you might be able to help me with. All the pictures that I found online when I was like looking at them have the legs kind of displayed like to the side. Is that the right way to do it? Because it seems like
for Onslaught, the hips do basically splay out completely, and then we'll cock back 90 degrees.
I see that, and I've done that. It's just that he seems more imposing as a taller figure, but
he's also more tippy toppy.
Oh yeah, okay, I can see that. But anyway, it's a fun figure. I think mine appears to have maybe some sun damage. I'm not sure when I did display him, but you know, this is it's a fun figure if you can see him because he's camo. I'm still trying to figure out exactly what urban camo means.
Nice call putting the tank on the arm. Nobody, I mean, that's usually the one of the legs, right?
Oh, right. I don't know why did I just
Scramble City, scramble that
yeah,
up,
I know.
man.
They can be whatever. I just picked them. So that's all I got.
Maybe that's how Ruination does it in RID.
I just picked them, and there was no rhyme or reason.
Silly Charles. Bruticus is for kids.
Anyway, that's all I got this week.
Can't argue with that. All right, Mike, you're up next.
So I got a couple of little small guys here. Let's see if we can actually see these guys. Ooh. So these are the little mini Sharkticons from the It's a Sharkticon and the what am I thinking of here? The Black Hot Rod pack that I don't know if it's a Target exclusive or what it was, but that's where I found it.
Was
So
it the Cyberverse?
yeah, exactly. Yep, that's it. Now, normally I wouldn't pick up like these guys because they really didn't interest me as Transformers that much, but I am getting back into photography, and these guys are just absolutely great for that. Like a little mini Sharkticon army builder. So that's really, really great. I'm tempted to go back and pick up like another set because they didn't cost a whole lot, and they are so adorable. I love them. They are my friends. They are my squishies. Aside from that, it's been a bunch of other stuff. So things like non-Transformer stuff, like a new webcam, new lighting, stuff that makes your trips to the store video that much better to see.
It looks great.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I noticed now that like the webcam, like the old one, didn't really pick up whites correctly or didn't do anything for that. And now that I got a new one, it actually shows like the real color of the room, which is this kind of yellowy color. So, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Look a bit
Your
sickly.
wallpaper is just the best, though. I love that wallpaper. Don't ever tear that down.
Can't tell if you're being sarcastic or not. So, good job on that.
No.
And that's it. Done.
All right. I will go next. And I did get to the comic book store this week, so I have a bunch of comics, but that's all I've got. So here we are. Rise of the Decepticons Transformers issue 22. I believe this is the Anna Malkova cover. And then we've got Transformers versus Terminator issue 3. I forget who the artist is on this cover. This is the cover A. And lastly, Transformers 84 issue 2. This is a Guido Guidi cover. And this is the one we are reviewing this week on Transmissions Alt Mode. So stay tuned for that on Friday.
I read the right one. Still no Winston Chan cover from last week, huh?
I have no excuse.
You don't. Boop, 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 boop. Hello, comic book store. Do you have a cover by Winston Chan? No. Okay. Boop, 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 boop. Hello, other comic book store. Do you have a cover by Winston Chan? No. Okay.
Or,
so simple.
Hello, comic book ordering website.
They never talk back to me. They never answer me when I talk to them. The websites.
Well, just use your phone.
I'll try that next time. All right, Darryl, wrap us up. Show us all the crazy stuff you got this week.
Oh, so crazy. All right, I did get some comics as well. Again, this is the ongoing number 22, the Animal Co. cover. This is a really cool cover. I really did find this one quite appealing. So I picked that one up. Then I did also get Transformers versus Terminators. This is cover A. Again, I don't remember the artist on this one, but I do remember the artist on the cover B. And this is a pretty awesome cover by our good friend Andrew Griffith. Very awesome Terminator with Optimus and Megatron as pieces of its chest. So that's pretty awesome. And then I did get covers for Transformers 84, issue number 2. This is cover A by Guido. And I got cover B by Casey. So lots of awesome comics. This week was also very expensive for toys for me. I stumbled into a bunch of stuff I've been looking for a while, and it all was very expensive. So quite an expensive week for me. Number one, I've been looking for it for a while and finally found it at Toys R Us. This is the Seeker 2-pack. So I haven't even opened it yet, but yeah, very glary there. But yeah, it's pretty awesome, and I'm really excited to get these guys out of the box and mess around with them. So yeah, they're pretty fun. Yeah, and was able to since the guys at Toys R Us basically brought the box out when I was looking for him. I said, well, you've got 2 more in there. Set one aside for another friend in the city. So I was able to hook up DJ Ronan as well. So because I knew he was looking. And then second of all, my comic book store got in a Studio Series figure that I've been looking for, and this is Studio Series Overload. And this guy was another very expensive figure this week, but he's not in the box anymore. Oh my gosh, what happened to him? I took hours out of yesterday, Saturday, and put this thing together.
Oh,
nice.
I had been waiting until I had them all, and finally got them all. So I did put together Studio Series Devastator, and he's massive. Like, he's pretty awesome. He's got really big, chunky joints on his arms here. It's and his legs are great. Like, really big, chunky joints.
Very stable.
Oh yeah, very stable. There is a fan mode where you can get him into like a crawl from like what he was in the movie instead of just being a biped. And that mode puts him a little bit more, like less sturdy, but it makes him look a lot more movie accurate. Yeah, but he's a bit of a pain to put together. Well, actually not. He's a bit of a pain to transform all the individual modes, like each individual figures into their modes. But once you've got them all ready to go, assembling them is actually pretty easy. Yeah, so he's pretty cool. I've taken a couple pictures of him. He's fun. Big, yes, and but he looks good. So yeah, he's all together and pretty fun. So yeah, we'll see what I end up doing with him. But now I'll probably unpack the one of the Optimuses that I have and get some pictures of them together. So yeah, but he's awesome. Big figure. I always like having the big bastards. They're fun. Yeah.
Are you gonna get the wrecking balls?
I knew you were gonna ask, Jeremy.
and here they are. Whoa.
Maybe. I don't know. I mean, I'm not going to spend a lot of money if I don't have to. This thing's already set me back close to $300.
Wow.
And I did get a couple of the figures, like I said, through the comic shop and a couple of them on sale. So I've saved a little bit here and there, but I don't really need to get the wrecking balls. If I find them, cheap enough, sure, I don't care. It's not a big deal for me, but it's a cool figure to have kind of kicking around, but I don't really need to add that much to it. But I do have something else, but I'm going to save it just in case I don't have anything next week. But yeah, it's that's enough for this week, I think.
All right, and that will do it for this episode of Trips to the Store. Again, we want to thank all of our donatrons for continuing to support the show. If you would like to become a donatron, just go to transmissionspodcast.com/support. And if you want to leave us feedback, you can go to transmissionspodcast.com/feedback. You can leave us a voicemail, an email, contact us on social media. You can leave comments right below in this YouTube video if you want. Lots of cool ways to get in touch, and we love getting feedback, and we often will talk about the feedback we get on the show. So look forward to that. I got some puppetry puppet masters here on the stream. They're having some fun.
Chomp, 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 chomp.
All right, everyone. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Later.